At 73, George Strait remains one of the most influential figures in country music, known for his restraint, humility, and refusal to chase publicity. For decades, he has allowed his songs to speak louder than his words, building a reputation as the king of country without relying on spectacle or controversy. Yet in a rare and emotional reflection, Strait recently spoke about fellow country legend Toby offering heartfelt praise and personal insight. The moment stood out, precisely because Strait has long avoided public commentary of this nature, making his words feel significant not just to fans, but to the broader story of modern country music history and its enduring legacy. Roots in Texas and the formation of a traditional sound. George Strait was born in Texas and raised in a rural environment that deeply shaped his identity and musical direction. Growing up surrounded by ranch life and small-town values, he developed an early appreciation for honesty, simplicity, and storytelling. Influenced by legends such as Hank Williams, Merle Haggard, and George Jones, Strait absorbed the foundations of traditional country music. These early influences later became central to his own sound, which emphasized emotional clarity over production flashiness. His upbringing instilled in him a grounded perspective that would remain consistent throughout his career, even as he rose to global fame and became one of the most successful recording artists in music history. Military service and the discovery of performance discipline. Before his rise in music, Strait briefly attended college and later enlisted in the United States Army. Stationed in Hawaii, he joined an Army-sponsored band, which gave him his first structured experience as a performer. This period proved transformative, as it allowed him to develop stage discipline, confidence, and consistency. While music had already interested him, the military environment gave him a sense of professionalism that would later define his career. After completing his service, Strait returned to Texas and resumed his education while quietly pursuing music. These formative years helped him build the discipline that would later support his longevity in an industry known for constant change and instability. The breakthrough that changed country music forever. Strait's breakthrough came in 1981 with the release of Unwound, a single that quickly climbed the country charts and signaled the arrival of a new traditionalist voice. His debut album established a sound that stood in contrast to the increasingly pop-influenced direction of country music at the time. With a clear vocal style and straightforward storytelling, Strait offered something both familiar and refreshing. Audiences responded immediately, recognizing authenticity in his approach. From that moment forward, he became a defining figure in the neo-traditional country movement, helping steer the genre back toward its roots while still achieving mainstream commercial success across decades of consistent releases. A career built on consistency and timeless hits. Over the course of his career, Strait released more than 30 studio albums and delivered an extraordinary number of hit singles. Songs such as Amarillo by Morning, The Chair, and Carrying Your Love With Me became staples of country radio and enduring fan favorites. His ability to consistently produce chart-topping music set him apart from nearly every other artist in the genre. With over 60 #1 hits, he holds one of the most impressive records in music history. His success was not defined by reinvention or controversy, but by reliability, quality songwriting, and an unmistakable vocal presence that remained steady across generations of listeners. Awards, records, and industry recognition. Strait's career has been marked by numerous awards and honors that reflect his impact on country music. He has been recognized by both the Country Music Association and the Academy of Country Music with multiple Entertainer of the Year titles. In 2006, he was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame, cementing his place among the genre's most important figures. His record-breaking achievements include massive album sales and unmatched chart performance. Despite these accolades, Strait has consistently maintained a humble public persona, often avoiding the spotlight unless performing. His legacy is defined not only by numbers, but by the respect he has earned from peers and fans alike. A private life anchored in family and stability. While his public career soared, Strait's personal life remained grounded in family and long-term commitment. He married his high school sweetheart early in life, and their relationship became a central source of stability throughout his career. Known for valuing privacy, he avoided the typical celebrity lifestyle, choosing instead to focus on home life and personal values. This balance helped him navigate fame without losing connection to his roots. His approach to life off-stage reinforced the authenticity of his music, as both reflected the same principles of loyalty, humility, and emotional sincerity that have defined him since the beginning of his journey in country music. The Cowboy Rides Away and the End of Touring. In 2013 and 2014, Strait embarked on the Cowboy Rides Away tour, a farewell to full-scale touring that concluded with a historic final concert in Texas. The event drew more than 100,000 fans, making it one of the largest indoor concerts in North American history. While framed as a retirement from touring, it was not a full departure from music. Instead, Strait shifted towards selective performances and special appearances. The farewell marked the end of an era, but also reinforced his enduring popularity. Even in stepping back, he demonstrated that his connection to audiences remained strong, proving that legacy in country music does not depend solely on constant touring. Influence on generations of country artists. Strait's impact on country music extends far beyond his own recordings. His traditional sound and storytelling approach influenced countless artists who followed. Figures such as Garth Brooks, Alan Jackson, Chris Stapleton, and Cody Johnson have all drawn inspiration from his style and career path. He helped preserve the core identity of country music during periods of commercial shift, ensuring that traditional elements remained part of the genre's evolution. His influence is not limited to sound alone, but also includes professionalism and authenticity. Many artists view him as a standard of integrity in an industry often shaped by changing trends and external pressures. A tragic loss that shaped his private world. Strait's life was profoundly affected by the tragic death of his daughter in 1986. The loss reshaped his approach to fame and led him to withdraw further from public interviews and media exposure. In response, he and his family created a foundation in her memory, dedicated to supporting children's causes. This personal tragedy added depth to his music, as listeners often sense underlying emotion in his performances. Despite the pain, he channeled grief into purpose through charitable work. The experience reinforced his private nature and deepened his commitment to family values, which have remained central throughout his life and career. A respectful view of Toby Keith's legacy. In his recent reflections, Strait spoke warmly about Toby Keith, acknowledging both his musical contributions and his personal character. While their styles differed, Strait favoring traditional country and Keith embracing a more modern, patriotic edge, he emphasized mutual respect between them. Strait praised Keith's songwriting ability, his connection with fans, and his fearless approach to expressing strong themes in music. He also acknowledged Keith's resilience during health struggles and his dedication to performing despite challenges. The tribute highlighted not only admiration for Keith's artistry, but also recognition of his role in expanding the emotional and cultural range of country music. The weight of shared experience in country music. Strait's comments about Toby Keith also reflected a broader sense of shared experience among artists who have spent decades in the industry. He spoke about the importance of acknowledging peers while there is still time, noting how perspective changes with age. Their occasional encounters at events and award shows reinforced a mutual understanding of the pressures and rewards of long careers in music. Strait's reflections suggested an appreciation for individuality within the genre, recognizing that country music thrives on diversity of expression. His words carried emotional weight, shaped by years of observation, experience, and respect for fellow musicians who helped define the modern era. A legacy defined by integrity and timeless respect. In the end, Strait's tribute to Toby Keith served as more than a personal acknowledgement. It became a reflection on legacy itself. Both artists represent different paths within country music, yet share a commitment to authenticity.